Hi, I'm Raul Deriba. In the next few minutes, I'll give you a brief overview of the Basilio Scientific School. I hope you stay. Let's get started. The Basilio Scientific School is a spiritual religious organization. We call our gathering places schools. We have 356 schools worldwide in South America, North America, Europe, and Australia. The mission of the school is to reconnect mankind with God. You see, we believe that God created our souls, our spirits, and that we've drifted away from that perfect creation. Now, when I speak of creation, I am not referring to the universe or the human body. I am referring to us, the spirits that animate these human bodies. We, the spirits, are God's only creation. This body I inhabit is a product of the laws of nature. We, as spirits, have existed even before there was a physical universe. So, if we are spirits inhabiting a human body, what is the purpose of life? Well, that takes me to explaining the first part of our name, school. We want to educate mankind, explaining who and what we are and why are we here and where are we going from here. From our beginnings in 1917, we have amassed a wealth of information. This information comes to us from the spiritual dimensions of light. This is done using something we all have, the ability to communicate with the spiritual world, and we do that with the use of our minds. Now, that brings me to the second part of our name, scientific. As a scientific spiritual organization, we do not have dogmas. We investigate with the spiritual sense, and our spiritual knowledge is constantly guided, updated by spirits of light. For our knowledge to be scientific means that it must also be verified to be believed. This verification comes through the different practices we perform, trying to connect ourselves with the good. This spiritual relation we make with the good allows us to verify the knowledge the school transmits. These communications with spirits of light make up the body of our knowledge, a knowledge that lets us know the reasons for our suffering and why we incarnate and reincarnate. The spirits of light tell us that the beliefs we've had about God were wrong. They tell us that God does not punish nor condemn us to perpetual damnation. Therefore, we do not need to fear Him. The spiritual guide of the knowledge communicates that we should love God, because what you love, you can respect. He who fears Him cannot love Him, can only fear Him. The spiritual guide of our knowledge also tells us that we can only return back to our pure state of creation next to God when we change, when we evolve spiritually. By now you're probably wondering, who is this pure spirit that inspired the school, guiding our spiritual knowledge and our spiritual evolution? Well, it's Jesus of Nazareth. But you might say, wait, is this the same Jesus from the Bible? Yes, we are speaking about the same Jesus. But He tells us that He has never walked on water or performed any of the miracles attributed to Him, nor wrote or inspired any of the stories or chapters in the Bible. Jesus was and is a pure spirit, not a God, the biological sixth son of Joseph and Mary, a spirit who volunteered to incarnate on this planet to bring humanity the principles of God. To wrap up, let me go over some of the principles of the Basilio Scientific School. Number one, that God is our creator. That Jesus of Nazareth transmitted and continues to transmit the existence of God and the knowledge of the spiritual world. That successive lives is an opportunity that allows us to amend our mistakes and achieve our spiritual purification. That the mind we all have allows you and me to communicate with the spiritual world. And that we can only purify our spirits and return to God, our Creator, by doing good and loving each other. We hope this has been informative for you. If you wish to learn more about these teachings, browse our webpage at www.basiliointernational.com. There we have blogs, video discussions, and spiritual knowledge. Also, see our other videos on our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.